Bonjour! Welcome to a very special chat with two people you may know, Monsieur George Clloney and Mademoiselle Julia Roberts. Now, we asked for some questions submitted via our MOVIECLIPS Facebook page. Wait a minute. What is this?
Nobody said anything about questions.
So Peter Petruma, I'm terrible at saying this.
Let me see the name.
Peter Petruma.
Peter Petruma.
Yeah.
Hi,
asks,
Peter.
how was Jodie Foster to work with as a director, and what stood out about her directing style?
I would say one of the main things about her style as a director is being a lifelong actor. She has a great sense of what we're trying to accomplish and what it feels like being in the situation that we're in. So she comes with a huge amount of preparation and understanding and compassion.
And we've got one from Kyle Durant, who says, what was the hardest scene to shoot in Money Monster? Was it the stuff out in the streets of New York?
I think sitting on the toilet.
It's a great opening for you.
Great. Jesus.
We start in the toilet.
We're still in the toilet. I have to say, there was it was a period of time. I don't want to throw this out. I was the 2-time sexiest man alive. And now I'm sitting on the toilet. It's over. I mean, the minute I read this in the script, I was like, that's it. There's the career ender.
Sexiest toilet man.
Sexiest guy in his 50s on a toilet.
And the last question is from Seb Lacey. How much is this movie a reflection of the modern media and 24-hour news cycle?
Listen, it's very difficult to keep a news program alive. I understand it. I'm a big fan of having news, so I think it's important. But what's bled into it is lack of follow-up, lack of context, all the things that actually matter. You just kind of keep repeating the same thing. And I find that it should be argued about endlessly, which is the responsibility of how we get information and how much should be questioned. And it should always be questioned. Everything should be questioned. Yeah.
I agree.
I think it shows very clearly that place that a lot of programming, particularly financial, as is what we do in this movie, has gone from being dry and informative and probably more accurate to dressing itself up and being more palatable and entertaining and more enjoyable and less informative, but still in the cloak of, we're educating you.
Yeah, your character, Julia, she's very capable and she's in charge of everything.
I loved playing this character, and one of my favorite things, which meant nothing to anybody but inside my own head, was the idea that I felt that her father was probably a control room director, her grandfather was probably a control room director, that this is part of her DNA. There's so many little details and so many little aspects of the people as who they are.
Don't let her lie. She's lying right now. What she liked the most was being in my ear, bossing me around, making me look like a jackass. She loved it.
George Clloney Julia Roberts, thank you so much for joining me. I'm Alicia Malone for Fandango MOVIECLIPS. Bye.